Revisiting David's home. I arrived in heaven. I buried my face in the Lord's clothes and wept. The Lord forgave all my sins. He said that if I do not forgive the faults of my brothers, that I too will not be forgiven. I prayed to forgive the faults of my brethren, and for the forgiveness of my sins. Then the Lord was able to forgive even a sinner like me. While the Lord and I were quickly going high up on a cloud, I could see a big rainbow in the sky. My spirits are lifted every time I see a rainbow. Then, two-winged angels got on the cloud we were on. I wanted to be alone with the Lord. I did not want the angels to be with us. Knowing my heart, the two angels opened up their wings and swiftly flew away. They flew ahead of us. I wondered where the Lord was taking me. Right then, I could see a young man in gold clothes. I thought to myself, who could this be? Then I knew it was David. When I have a question in heaven, the answer just comes to me immediately. Last time I saw David in a suit of armor with a sword, but today he was wearing a gold-colored short skirt. It was like looking at a young boy. David was not wearing a crown. He led us to a very large, magnificent palace. As soon as the Lord, David, and I entered the palace, children in white robes poured out to meet us. These children were the children who came before the throne of the Lord. Next, a great number of people wearing gold and burgundy poured out to receive us. I remember when we came to David's house the last time, a crowd in white stood on either side to welcome us. These are the same people, but they welcomed us in changed clothes, just as David also received us in different attire. The difference this time was that many young children came out to meet us. Entering the palace, I saw that there were many long rectangular tables around. The Lord sat at a long table that lay closest to the front of the palace. David sat to his immediate right. Next to him sat Abigail. After her, many people sat in a line down the table, but their faces could not be seen. I sat to the Lord's immediate left, and the left of me many people sat, but I could not make out their faces. Abigail's face was very pretty. She looked fresh, with big eyes, like a beautiful girl. We began talking. The discussion was in a format where I asked the questions. I asked, "What's the best thing to do when the war breaks out?" David replied, "Prayer is the way," he said. "I see," I said, nodding in agreement. I remembered that David would always kneel before God and ask him first before going out to war. David always asked in this way, "God, should we go out to war or not? Will we win or lose?" It was true. Every time there was a war, David would sit before God and ask for his guidance. The reason why the Lord brought me to the house of David was now clear to me. Hallelujah! Afterward, I wanted to see hell, but I came back down without seeing it. Additional record. I believe the place we went to today was the 4th level of heaven. This is because, if you read the words of the pastor, those that are in the 4th level all wear gold-colored clothing. Today I met with David, who was wearing gold-colored clothing. It is said that those who receive the highest honor/glory go to the 4th level. Yet to me, it has not been revealed that there are levels of heaven like this. However, it was certain that all the levels in heaven which the Lord and I went to on a cloud were different. There was a difference in the height. I believe that there would be a day when the Lord would tell me clearly about the different levels.